Tariq-e-Labek are not going to come into power anytime soon. Not via election. They currently, last election, they got 4.21%. They're not even the biggest Islamist party in Pakistan. That's Majlis-e-Jamal, which is I believe it's a Deobandi party.
It's Muttahada Majlis Amal. It's a lot of it's a coalition of religious parties.
Yeah. And that they have 15 seats, whereas Tariq-e-Labek have 0 at this moment in time. So to think a party with 4.21% of the vote has in 2018, when you had the main leader, the guy who was still alive, who's now passed away, the very inspirational Khadim Hussein Rizvi in charge, who's no longer alive, to think that after his death that they've really got any chance of coming into power within the next 20 odd years is ridiculous, to be honest.
Okay, so no, it's not ridiculous. And again, this is my careful observation. And again, this is a fear. His son is a lot younger than Khadim Hussein Rizvi. Obviously, he's dead. Yes, he was very charismatic, but so is his son. The people that turn up at his rallies. And a couple of days ago, there was another Twitter trend going that was anti-Imran Khan, I think. Let me actually show you this. What the surprising part was that this time, TLP was predominantly a Punjab party. You know, someone say that if you...
Excuse me, I just need to take a call. Just one second. I need to take a call. Okay. I'm just going to put you on mute. Okay.
Okay. So if you think about... TLP is predominantly a Punjabi party, and now they're gaining momentum in NW or KP as well, formerly NWFP, in KP, which are usually Pashtun people. And just a few days ago, TLP held rallies, pro-Islamic rallies against the government, etc. And because Imran Khan's party is in power there in that state, KP province, and I think they've killed something like 20 odd people. So this is the first time TLP has actually shown some presence in KP, which is a Pashtun-dominated province, and they don't really care about Punjabis. You know, there's a lot of ethnic frictions between each other, but this guy is uniting people under the banner of Islam. So it is a real threat. Yes, you could argue that when it comes to ballot papers, are they going to have they shown anything? Sorry. But that obviously remains to be seen. But they keep getting second or third number of votes in every in the last elections, in the last state elections, so national elections. So there were number 2 and number 3. So number 1 was Imran Khan, number 2 was PMLN, and then more often than not, number 3 was TLP. And that was their first elections. That was their first election. TLP 2018 were the first elections. So you can never rule them out. But anyway, that's just my opinion. But they can have that too. Violent enough to overpower government, which they have done before. They have threatened the government. They haven't overthrown the government yet. They have threatened the government. And the army has used, they've used excessive force on them. But
to have your questions answered on the next live stream, become my patron today. You can do so with as little as $1 a month. Link in the description below.